something you may or may not know about. If you are stuck in finding a gift for your sweet, we have an idea that can't be beat. Have you guessed what it is? We're getting into the poetry biz. Oh my God, it's exhausting. Okay, Greg Rounderville from SMU is here to help us today become better poets. Welcome.
That's right.
So
Thanks
I
for
love
having
you
me.
like a fat kid loves cake. Is that a good place to start?
I like that.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with humor and poetry. Really? At SMU, I teach poetry workshops, and so kids who want to learn to write poetry will take those classes, and I give them assignments, kind of help them craft their work.
Okay, well, we have our pen and paper here, and we are going to take some of your tips, and you're going to help us be more poetic. How do you get started?
Okay, so I want two of y'all to think about people that you don't really like, that really get under your skin. And I don't know, any volunteers on that?
Stuart Boslow.
Maybe,
Just kidding. That's our producer.
We can't talk about politics on here, can we? So I don't know.
Oh
yes,
my
you
gosh,
can.
girl, we talk about politics all the
so
time.
who's going to volunteer to be the negative Nancy?
Go for it.
I'll do negative.
Okay, negative Nelly, that's you.
I'll be negative. You be negative too.
Okay, I'll be negative too. It comes
y'all
so
say
easily.
hater.
Okay, and then the other two will think about people that you're really crazy about.
Okay.
All right, but what everyone's going to do is think of one quirky, interesting, unexpected detail about that person. It can be a little anecdote. It could be something about physical appearance. It could be just
How they scream.
some little...
What was that? Oh, that was our producer sneezing. My God, I thought you were dying. Okay.
She stepped on a mouse.
Okay, think about an anecdote, something
quirky-
quirky or something.
Something very particular to that person that you would never expect to be in a poem. I did this assignment in one of my classes last week, and one of the students said something about how this person is always giving too many directions. Like if she says, "What's the address to the place we're going for dinner?" You know, he'll say, "Well, do you have a pen and pad? Let me draw it." Okay, so if you're coming in on 70, then you know, starts drawing maps. And she's like, "I just want the address." So
This is hard.
So we should write an attribute about this person.
Yeah, or a little anecdote,
sticks,
maybe.
a little
Some
thing.
story that tells.
2 words, 3 words, it doesn't matter.
It could be as long as you want it to be, but it probably needs to be more than that. You know, you could say, well, like, y'all know that band, The National? They have a song out called I Need My Girl, and there's this one verse where he says, you drove the car into the garden, and then you got out and said, I'm sorry to the vines, and no one saw it. It's a little story about
Okay,
her.
so it doesn't have to
wow.
rhyme. We're not being
No,
rhyming
please
here.
don't
We're just,
rhyme, actually.
okay,
Yeah.
don't rhyme.
We don't have
Okay.
time in this segment to worry about rhyme.
Yeah,
and all
okay.
that stuff.
Nobody got time for that.
Ain't
Use
nobody
that
got time
person's
for that.
name.
No.
Oh,
No, when you-
okay.
This can be anybody. This doesn't have to be anybody you ever had any romantic involvement with whatsoever.
And are you going to entertain everybody at home while we're writing?
Yeah, I'll just say a few things about love poems while you are working. My advice is to write a love poem only to somebody that you know already likes you.
Well, wait a minute. You got me writing a hate poem.
Well, just don't worry about it so much in the context of the assignment.
Hard.
Because if the person doesn't like you and you give that person a love poem, you'll be seen as a stalker and kind of creepy, or it'll just be a little overwhelming.
Creeper.
And
Now,
if-
is this from experience? You know that, or?
just my observation of human nature
Oh,
tells
okay,
me
just
that.
checking.
And you know, I'll tell you, some women really love poetry and you know, kind of the mushier side of writing down something beautiful. I sort of prefer humor and sarcasm,
Yeah.
which I know is shocking to everybody.
I think there's often a disconnect between what people say they want and what they actually want. Because if somebody's too sweet, too, you know, loving and perfect, people have a tendency to lose interest.
Okay, so the person that I don't like, I'm just going to say you're dumb.
Okay, but let's
You are so dumb.
let's
dumb.
stay away from summary like that or abstract words like you're great, you're wonderful, you're dumb, you know, but something very specific. Think about the 5 senses. Try to get the 5 senses involved.
Okay, here's mine. This is
done.
about my daughter, Britt.
Oh, you're so
Okay.
Because she is my, like, light in this world. And I said she loves to sing but can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Okay, that's good, but let's work on that bucket thing because that's what that's what we call
rhymes
it.
with bucket. I don't know.
I know. I can think of 3 things. I can think of some things.
But let's get away from the cliche of can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Okay.
So how else could you say that?
Oh, no, give me some ideas.
She loves to sing but can't carry a tune in a bucket. All right, what does it sound like when she sings?
She's
Can you
gonna watch
imitate it,
this.
Dawn?
No, I can't.
What is
Like
it?
a wet dog
Like
crying
angels.
in the
No,
like,
she's what? Like angels singing.
Like a wet dog crying in the rain, you said?
Yeah.
That's much better than the thing about
Yeah.
the bucket.
That's a country song, is what that
I love country
Let's
music,
put
by
that
the
down.
way.
She loves to sing, but she sounds like a wet dog crying in the rain.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
Okay.
This is the songwriter is going to share with us now.
Here's mine.
her
I know I'm not
age
supposed to
goal.
rhyme, but I couldn't
This is
help it.
difficult.
National TV was your biggest mistake. Your hair taller than the Empire State. You think you govern, you think you're great, but you really don't get the Lone Star State. All we hear are loopity loops, and you wrapped it all up, your sweet ending, with a simple oops.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
But we're going to put all this together at the end. So
Oh, it's one big. Okay, I'm sorry.
So
gosh,
you're
okay, I'm gonna
rhyming
get
and no
serious
one else
about
is,
mine then.
then
Oh, well, I
it's-
can pull stuff out.
Yeah,
I'm
you can just
sorry.
pull- but
Yeah, I'll
that's-
pull out like
All right,
Empire
Amy.
State would
The
be
Empire
You're up,
State
Amy.
Building, yeah.
Okay, Empire State's what I'll pull out.
Amy, you're
This is
up.
horrid.
Could you
Okay.
tell who it was about?
Better not. Yes,
Oh,
actually.
this is awful. Please
No,
don't
it's
judge.
beautiful. You're
Please, I
beautiful.
beg
You're not
you.
supposed to be rhyming.
Oh, it doesn't rhyme.
Okay, go.
Go.
Okay, you the rock, my life needs it. Steady. God. Okay, let me start over. You the rock, my life needs it. Stable, strong, steady. What else could a girl want? Your hug folds me in. Love you to the moon.
Okay. What would be one story that would show this stability and strength that you're talking about?
A story.
Just one little thing that happened that would something quirky, something that is unexpected. It's very
Flowers.
particular to that person.
Greg, this is too hard. I can't do it.
Okay, I'm out.
We're gonna practice.
He's sitting here.
We're gonna practice, and you're gonna have to come back and see us after we've all written.
My work needs
You
perfection.
guys
Okay.
are giving up too quickly.
Well, I think,
I'm not giving
I
up.
think at the end of the
fun.
show, what we'll do is you can work with what we've written and put it all together,
There you go.
and then at the end of the show, we'll read what we
Okay.
came up with collectively.
Wet
Yeah,
dog
we'll work on
crying
that.
in the rain.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You know what though? Give it a try yourself. Log on to the Broadcast Facebook page to share your poetry creation.
Yes, please do.
Facebook.com/thebroadcasttv. And real quickly, Greg, where can people get your book?
Amazon.com or any bookstore. They may not have it on the shelves, but they could order it.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you for
And if you're a
sharing
student at SMU, you should sign up for Greg's class,
Big
right?
time.
Come to take one of my classes.
Love it.
Okay, there's something so sexy about chocolate, and after the break, we're back in the kitchen with an explosive Valentine dessert. Sounds bad.
that way. Once I ran